right, welcome back to CFA Nation, CFam. Jody here.
Nick there.
Yes, here I am. Hey, I'm right here. And we are here back and hopefully better than ever to bring a video reaction to you all. This is actually a request, so let me make sure I get this name here before we get into it. Dominic Ray. Thank you so much, Dominic Ray. Hey, there you are. Do I know you? No, but you're right there. You're there. Thank you so much, Dominic Ray. It's Austin Powers line. Someone's like walking, you're walking by someone. Hey, there you are. Oh, do I know you? No, but there you are. You're there. I love that joke. We have a video right up the Six Whisperers alley. Jody, what is this video?
Longest six in world cricket history by Brett Lee.
Brett Lee, the bowler? Sorry, that sounded so fake. Brett Lee is no best. He can hit some sixes. That's what I've heard. But I don't think he's known. Like, here comes Brett Lee. We're going to put him at number 2 or 3 because this guy can rake. He's got the longest six ever. Wow. The Gabba 2005 versus the West Indies. Man, we've been doing some videos about West Indies today.
I know. We're liking them.
And we're going to check this out. Australia again. Australia, West Indies. Here we go again. Longest six. I don't believe it.
Maybe it's just like the longest time somebody ever said six.
Or maybe just the longest in the air.
There you go. There you go.
It's way up there. All right. And sorry, West Indies fans. Well, hopefully if it was straight in the air and it came down, hopefully John Campbell's not out there. That's for you, Gabe. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here we go.
Now.
Lee,
Pal.
Brisbane.
I do like how they show you where all the balls are.
Holy
going.
cow.
That's crunched. And when he hits them, they go a long way.
I don't see where it went.
No.
Is it in
I don't think the
stadium?
camera knows where it went. Look at the smile on his face. He's not smiling. It's a young Brett Lee.
By the look of the crowds. I lost it in the air, but they're all looking up. That is a mile.
The commentator said they
It
lost
might
it.
have hit the
Maybe
canopy.
he lost his breath from that six. They lost it. The
I don't
canopy.
know where it is. The crowd have lost it.
Even he can't find it. He's like, what is going on?
He does look kind of annoyed. His hands
Just
on his
finished
hips.
talking about how he's working the singles around beautifully. Look at this. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Look at the effortless swing, too.
I was just thinking,
Yeah,
one of
very
those
nice to see.
fours that we showed you on replay, the bat sounded really good.
Oh, the bat
but it
sound
didn't
was
sound quite
amazing.
as good as that one. That made a wonderful crack. Wonderful for Brett
Look
Lee.
at both of them look up.
Not
They're like,
so
I can't see
sure
it.
that Darren Powell enjoyed it.
That's the area he took the flint off in England as
His
well.
smile, though, is so sweet.
Stands and
It's
delivers.
happy.
Wow.
The bowler digs it in. He can still flat bat it that way.
But they
and
can't
gets
find the
great
ball.
power behind
They've got to
it.
find the ball so they can
They've
use it. They
lost
can't find it.
I'd like it confirmed as to where it landed.
What
whether it
happens
landed
then? They
in
just
the
use it, get a
race
new
in the
ball?
top deck and went through
One
and
would
out the
think.
back
Isn't
of
that,
the
that's an
stadium.
advantage to the bowlers if it's not time for the new ball. You get the new
Tunnels that
ball
get
where
through
it's
the-
nice and
to the concourse
get the
out
shine,
back
all
of
that
the
stuff on there.
grandstands.
Gotcha.
Darren Powell, have a look at his eyes.
I mean, I guess
straight
that's
away.
fitting if the batsman hits it where you can't
no.
find it.
Didn't that sound good?
He should just end the game. Game over.
He can't see it. He can't find it. Wow. Oh, please tell me you show us where it went.
He's calling another umpire. He said, come here. We
It's a
need help.
mystery.
We
The
don't
mystery
see
of
Brett
the
you."
Lee,
disappearing
calm
ball.
down with your
That
bad
happens.
self.
Ian Chappell, I've got a trivia question for you.
Brett Lee made more useful runs yesterday as he had done all through the Tour of England, but never can he have hit the ball further than that.
Oh my gosh.
Onto the canopy of the new stands here in the stadium at the Gabba, and then over it and onto the net practice area. Unbelievable strike.
Is
We
it
don't know
cracked?
exactly how far, but people are
On the other
estimating
side.
between
Yeah, I know.
105
There's a line there for
metres
sure.
It
and
looks cracked.
135 metres. That's a serious blow.
135
One of the brightest stars in the
metres?
Australian game.
No.
And while the West Indians reminded us that
Stop.
they could play soccer yesterday evening, Simon O'Donnell had a chat with Brett.
I reckon there's a few fast bowlers around the world that are now going to strive to get to 150 Ks with you, even if their fastest is only 130, because I can just turn your attentions over your left shoulder. There is no way known you have hit a cricket
does not
ball
want to do it.
from the middle of the Gabba over that canopy, the top of that roof.
Stop.
Impossible. Did it go over or didn't it?
Well, it went over. Yeah, it went over the roof, and I think it landed on the net. And
He's like, yeah, I went over.
a couple of our fitness coaches went down and retrieved the ball off the net, I think, and I've got the the ball in the shed back in the back back in the room. So it's it was a pretty handy
You're
hit.
telling me it didn't go through that gap. It actually went over.
I went over the sail. Yeah.
It could be the biggest
Oh,
hit in
definitely.
world cricket.
Stop it.
How do you
Just-
know?
It just
You
felt
asking?
pretty good.
It probably went through that little.
I was thinking, well, look, if they're going to go out there and bounce me, and I almost got cleaned up with that other ball. It missed my throat by about a centimetre. I actually felt it go past. I thought, well, if the ball's there to hit and they're going to keep bowling short, I'm going to try and have a crack at one. And it just come off the middle.
A couple of those big innings in the Ashes, you played Edgbaston in particular, which was
That's crazy. So, a lot of times when you watch baseball, and you'll be like, see, look at the ball. I can never find the ball. I never
It's
know
hard.
where it is.
It's hard to track it sometimes.
I never
it really
know.
Is.
So I was just like, I don't see it, but we're going to go.
It's hard to track it, and thank goodness, the cameramen. Honestly, the cameramen and the producers in the truck and all that kind of stuff that follow that, and they say which camera to go to, they're the best at being able to track that. Sometimes even they can't. But, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, they find that ball right there. I don't think their camera went to that high angle. Like, I think that was the highest it went. That's just crazy. Oh, and I love that from Brett Lee. Did it go over or did it go through? Oh, it went over.
yeah.
Because there's no evidence to say it didn't. You'd have to be a pretty humble guy to say, oh, maybe it went through. No, it went over, definitely.
I would be like, I don't know, but I'd like to think it went over. I mean, he was just like, yep.
Yeah, it went over.
Yep.
135 meters, okay? So if someone hits an 85-meter six, that's like a moonshot. That's a long six. That's going to go out in just about every stadium I can think of. Maybe some stadiums are as deep as 90 meters. I don't know. 85 meters is a long, long way. 135? 50 more?
But
Wow.
not to dampen the situation, here's pessimistic Jodi coming in.
Here she comes. Wet blanket.
Yeah. Yep. You have no idea, though, like, did the ball land somewhere else and just roll down on the net? Like, did it bounce?
Well, I think...
Like, you don't know.
So in baseball, what they do is they don't always go to where it lands because it can bounce, it can do that. They go to where it's either the highest point, and then they take that, and then they factor in the angle it's at and where it's going to... I think they do a whole bunch of different math.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's easy. It's just boom, arc shot, third row in the outfield. That's 400 feet or whatever. But sometimes when it's so high, because sometimes it go high and it'll hit something as it's going up, they got to factor in that. So I think that getting to that canopy, they figure if you have the kind of art to get to that canopy, you're eventually going to... 135 meters is ridiculous. 100 meters is ridiculous. And he went 35 more. I feel so bad for the West Indies bowler. I mean, this guy is going to be on replay time and time again. Case in point, our reaction here. And when he was looking at that, he's like, this is not happening to me right now.
He looked annoyed. He's like,
Really? And if that was the last ball of the over, you could have done that to the next guy? I got to be here. The guy's sitting here looking up the entire time. He was ticked.
Yeah, I do feel kind of bad for him, but that's pretty cool. I'm curious if this is still the longest six in the world or if somebody's beaten it.
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine that anyone has beaten that. I really can't. Let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know. I want to say people have said longest six, and I don't think it was Brett Lee. So maybe has it gone longer than that? Holy cow. Don't forget to let us know what your thoughts are. That's my favorite part of doing these videos, honestly, is reading your comments and learning more and more. You guys teach me so much, and ladies as well, of course. Thanks for the Six Whisperer for being here. I mean, she saw the biggest six, right? That's why she has her name. Thanks so much for everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe for another time. And until next time.
Goodbye.